Three massive mistakes that mortgage and life insurance brokers are making regularly that is preventing them selling more life insurance. Number one is they are not asking enough questions. I see some brokers who I've worked with in the past. I've either trained them myself, they worked for me, or I've trained other people's sales teams. They are just not asking enough questions. They are rushing the fact find. They are just asking the questions that are needed to do an application. Yeah. But there's a lot of questions that are not needed just to do the mortgage app or the life insurance app that you need to ask in the fact find. Yeah. They are just not asking enough questions, and they are just following it by the book. And there's obviously questions that you've got to ask for compliance and purposes and to do the application. But there's certain questions that you have to ask to do this properly. They're just not asking enough questions. Number two is they rush the close. So what they'll do is they'll do the full fact find, they'll get to the end, they'll present the product really quickly and say, well, this is what it does. It pays 100 grand if you die, 50 grand if you get critical illness, pays the mortgage off, whatever. It's rushed. What you should be doing, you should be spending time on your close. You should be explaining to them, this is what it does, this is what it pays out for all these reasons, all these different illnesses. This is why I think you need it. This is what you could use the money for. This is why other people just like you take it. This is what it's going to cost. This is the T's and C's. This is the features and benefits. You're not rushing the close. You're selling. You're a salesperson. You're a financial advisor, mortgage broker, life insurance broker. You're in sales, right? Don't rush the close. And the last one, they are not creating enough desire. They're not identifying the problems, the pain points, the pleasure points of the customer. Now, you do the 2-year questioning. You've got to identify their problem, their pain point. If something happens, what is going to happen? If you don't have savings, you don't have cover in place, you've got a mortgage, you've got debt, you're self-employed. If something happens, you've got to press on the pain and the problem, identify it, elevate it so that it is clear. Yeah, if you don't do that, remember, they are making a price-based decision, not a value-based decision. They are making a decision based on, do I really need this life insurance? It's 50 quid a month. Probably not. If you take them there and you make them realize, like, if shit hits the fan, you're in trouble financially, then it's like, which one am I going to go for? It's not, am I going to go for it or not? It's which one. Yeah. And you can only do that by creating enough desire, identifying the pain and pleasure points and the problems that the customer has, and presenting a solution. Yeah. The only way. And if you're not doing any of those, you will not sell as much life insurance as somebody that does. Crack those 3 and you're going to sell more protection, 1,000,000%. If you want more tips like this, join the Wealthy Advisors Club, 7-day free trial, loads of this. I'll see you there.